Welcome to MySci Unit 24, Particle Picnic. This is a 5th grade physical science unit where students explore states and properties of matter, mixtures and solutions, and physical and chemical changes. Let's take a look into the unit at a glance. This unit covers 5 5th grade physical science standards about properties of matter, conservation of matter, and mixing and separating mixtures and solutions. One engineering standard is covered on defining a design problem. Most of the next generation science standards correspond to a Missouri Learning Standard listed in parentheses on this chart. One standard is Missouri only. We have integrated all dimensions of the standards into the unit. If you'd like, take a moment to pause the video and review them. This unit is divided into 3 sections. Each section has a driving question designed to reflect what we anticipate students will naturally ask through the learning process. In this unit, one anchoring phenomenon applies to all 3 sections. Section 1 has 4 lessons, Section 2 has 2, and Section 3 has 1. The unit will take about 27 days to complete. The anchoring phenomenon is ingredients are combined and changed into a meal for a community picnic. This theme connects to students through experiences they might have when preparing foods for picnics or other social gatherings. After being introduced to the anchoring phenomenon, students may ask what happens to ingredients when they are cooked or prepared for a picnic. The driving question of Section 1 is, how does a cake change during baking? Students will make observations of different types of matter used for cooking and their physical and chemical properties. Students will then investigate how the properties of matter change and how those changes can be physical or chemical. Then, students explore how matter is made up of particles too small to be seen and that they move in different ways depending on the state of matter. Students connect these concepts back to the anchoring phenomenon through ingredients and the process of baking a cake. Through the storyline of Section 1, students gain an understanding of these standards-based big ideas. Matter has different properties that can be observed and measured. Physical properties include color, texture, state, solubility, conductivity, and magnetism. Chemical properties include the ability to rust, flammability, and reactivity. Matter can change physically or chemically. Its properties can change, and with a chemical change, a new substance is formed. Matter is made up of tiny particles we cannot see. We can use models to understand them. Combined, introducing the anchoring phenomenon in Section 1 should take about 13 to 16 days to complete. Section 2 engages students with the driving question of what happens to the ingredients when we make lemonade. Students investigate mixtures and solutions and different ways substances can be separated from them. Then, they investigate what happens to the mass of a substance when it undergoes a physical or chemical change and figure out it remains the same. Students connect these concepts back to the anchoring phenomenon by describing how lemonade is made and how to tell if sugar has been added or not using mass. Through the storyline of Section 2, students gain an understanding of these standards-based big ideas. Mixtures are made up of 2 or more substances, and their components can be separated based on their properties. Solutions are a specific kind of mixture in which a solute dissolves in a solvent. Particles of different components are evenly spaced in a solution. Mass does not change during physical or chemical changes. Section 2 should take about 6 to 8 days to complete. In Section 3, students connect to the anchoring phenomenon by applying the concepts from the unit to plan a picnic based on certain criteria and constraints. We'd love to see the meals they come up with. Will your class give them a try and host a picnic? In Section 3, students apply these standards-based big ideas. Ingredients are made of matter, and their properties can change when used to make a meal. Section 3 should take about 4 days to complete. Our team here at MySci hopes you and your students enjoy Particle Picnic, and we look forward to your feedback. Happy MySciencing!